Hello you. This is Driller, the Commodore 64. That was the box. And there's the game. Now I've got two copies of this. One used to belong to my mate Gareth, who bought this. In my memory, he bought this from a John Menzies in Port Talbot. Sorry. There's my pronunciation coming through. Port Talbot. That's what it is, not Port Talbot. And I remember that because I remember we didn't used to go to Port Talbot. We used to go to Cardiff and occasionally Swansea. So Port Talbot was a strange place to go to, and they had things like Menzies. I've never seen one of those, and they had a bargain bin in Menzies, literally one of those wire baskets filled with a stack of games, and he picked this out of all these bargain games, really knocked down to £1 or £2. And for some reason I was like, why are you picking that? That's like I thought he paid something like $7.95 for it, but it turns out the receipt is still in the box. And it says $4.99. And it also says it's Woolworths. So much for my memory. 10th of the 2nd, 1989. Now, this came out in 87, 88, so yeah, it could have been knocked down to that price by then, because it was something like £15 when it came out. The weird thing about this as well, that makes me go, oh, well, maybe it was, where was it now? There was another bit in here that oh, there we go. Not only does it have, for some strange reason, a little paper stamp for putting on gift tags. It's like a stamp, but it's got Santa Jack in the Box. Actually, on the inside of the inlay, there's a $4.99 sticker. So I'm guessing this was $4.99 from Woolies then in Port Talbot. And I've had this ever since he decided to sell off his 64 and his games. And unfortunately, it was missing the. It had like a little cardboard map, a three-dimensional map that you'd stick together, and well, I'll show you it in a minute, but it's missing from this, and the instruction sheet is rather tatty. So I kept hold of this all the time, and it still loads fine. But recently, someone was selling. I can't remember who it was now. Was selling another copy, which was in. Well, everything else is in great condition. I mean, for some reason, the book is still in really good nick. It was just that inlay card was really rather tatty, and it was missing the 3D map. But this copy that I've got now has the inlay in very nice condition, and it has the map unused, still ready to be drawn on, and they filled in the one bit, the one screen, the one square area map, whatever you want, tile for you, and then you were supposed to, as you walked around, trundled about slowly, you were supposed to then fill in the rest, and you'd end up with a completed map. Or you print out the one or cut out the one that was in Zap's magazine and use that instead. The other thing is the Federation briefing booklet. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of weirdly double printing or slightly off. It's got ASCII printing on it. So now I don't know whether to amalgamate these two boxes into one perfect one, or keep them separate as two. I mean, I could put the one from the Federation briefing booklet from Gareth in with this one with the decent rest of it, or I could put the map and the control sheet in with Gareth's. I don't know. Or, knowing me, I'll just keep them both on the shelf and go, why have I got no room left? That's probably what's going to happen, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, Driller on the 64. I didn't really fancy something too fast-paced, and I had quite a lot of fast-paced yesterday playing Lamatron on the ST, and I fancy a bit of a break now. I'm not in the greatest of moods, to be honest. Things have been a bit of a chore today, and I fancied something slow-paced, and what's more slow-paced than Driller on the 64? It's very slow. I'm probably going to be surprised by how slow it is. But hey, we've got a cracking tune. I mean, that's the thing. I could play it on Spectrum, or I think there was an Amiga version. It's probably an Amstrad version, but like I'm going to touch that. I could play the Amiga version, but now I'll start with the Freescape game that I played first, and do it on it, and you get this great tune with it. So that's good. I've got the instructions sheet here because I can't remember. I haven't played this in another game I've not played in decades. It's been sitting on a shelf, and I've been meaning to play it. And yeah, so I've got this on the 64, but I've also got Dark Side, which I've never played. But I figured I'd wait until I'd done this before I have a go at Dark Side, because Dark Side's like a sequel to this, only instead of a tank drilling rig sort of thing, you've got a jetpack, so you're a bit more mobile. Whether you're any faster, I don't know. I've also got Total Eclipse. I think I've got that for the 64 and the Speccy. So maybe I'll switch to Speccy and see what the speed increase was like on that, and then maybe I can do Castle Master on the Amiga. That's my plan anyway. Whether I get round to that, I don't know. But here we are on Driller. So, I think probably about time I move the visor up out of the way, so you can see the screen a bit better, even if you can't see the reflection of Pac-Man on the side of the screen. But let's move that up. Oh, isn't that brighter? And let's move in a bit while I remember, because I'm a bugger for forgetting that, aren't I? Ooh, ominous. There we go. Hopefully that's focused. It looks vaguely focused to me there. So, yada yada yada. There's a moon, and there's this. Was it Mitral? The moon of Mitral. It's a moon of planet Evath, and there's there's gas mining things going on there, but there's dangerous gas build-up because of aliens. I think it was the Ketars. Nothing to do with keyboards that you play like guitars. Basically, the place is abandoned apart from automated security systems and maybe some aliens. I don't remember now. Idea being, you need to go around, find the best place to drill in each sector to release the gas that's been building up dangerously, and that's it basically. But you know, there's environmental hazards and there's laser gun turrets and stuff like that, and that's making it sound all far more fast-paced than it is. So let's fire and get into it. Right, gas buildup, amethyst. I'm pushing left. Oh, there we go. That's as fast as it moves. Don't go expecting any fast-paced action here. What's that there? Oh, that's a doorway there, isn't it, I think? It's, or is it a block? It's hard to tell at this distance. That appears to be a block. Movement and attack mode, space. Good. So now we can move this around. What happens if I shoot that? Nothing, it would appear. Let's go and see. Look at the whole 3D world. It's absolutely solid 3D. Oh yeah, there's a shed there. That's got things for topping up your shield and energy. See, my energy is already dropping. That wall there, if I remember correctly, we can shoot that. Yes. I think you get energy back for shooting certain things, or is it just energy crystals? There we go, we've got that wall out of the way. And see, there's something on the ground there. They make it easy to start with, I believe. I don't think there's anything about to shoot me and kill me here. No, it doesn't look like it. They put an X on the ground where you're expected to drill, and that's where you beam in a drilling platform from Evath to the point that you are pointing at. So I think, I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but let's just, you know what, let's try and make it as accurate as I can. That's about centre, isn't it, really? Now, D for drilling platform. Oh, it's not far off the centre of the X. 94%. So I could remove it and shift back. Well, let's try and... how do I get rid of the sector cleared? I thought we could remove it and... no, it won't let me move it again. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, increase step size and decrease step size, so I can... Oh, I see, there we go. Step size there moved ever so slightly, so... Now we can move really, really slowly for accurate movement, you see. But we can tilt left and right as well. So we can change our angle, look around corners and stuff like that. Rise vertically. We can actually go up a little bit. Can't fly, but we can go up a little bit, stand on our tippy toes, fall vertically. Ooh, I for information. Right, there we go. Oh, and you can even save it and carry on later. Ooh. Let's increase our step size again. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'm a bit low there though, aren't I? Rise vertically one step. That's a bit better, isn't it? So, that's this area complete. Let's go into the shed over there. Just to boost our energy and maybe... Well, we'll probably boost our shield and energy before I realise which does what. Oh yeah, we've got a time limit as well, 4 hours. So, you know, you can't hang about, he says, watching the shed get closer ever so slowly. Increase step size. No, that's just... Oh no, 250, okay. That's going to jump us huge amounts now, isn't it? Oh, not too bad. I mean, thing being, this was really quite something at the time. Actual solid vector graph shaded. You know, this side of the shed's slightly shaded, you notice. The fact that it was a bit slow didn't really matter too much because... Oh, there we go. Right, each of these is crystals of some kind, so let's shoot one of them for... That's energy, there we go. Might as well top up shield one. Yeah, go on. There we go. Now let's do a U-turn and go back out again. Now, where are we going from here? Let's go through that doorway there, shall we? Kind of pointing us towards that. After we've shot that wall and then gone over to that X, this is the next doorway in sight, isn't it? So, makes sense to go and have a look at that. Obviously, I never completed this game. Obviously. I pootled around for a bit, put some drilling rigs down in some rooms, explored for a little bit, and I generally ended up falling to the surface because this is like a rig that's... Ooh, hello. This is sort of a series of platforms floating over the moon of Mitral. So you can fall off and end up on the planet's on the moon's surface, and that's not a good place to be. You basically die then. I think that's generally what happened. I was either shot to death by lasers, or I ended up crashing onto the surface. Okay, let's shoot one of these pyramid thingies. Yeah, that's... What about this wall? Not the wall. How about that one up there? Yeah. Let's see if we can sneak through there. What's through there? I get the feeling there's going to be some laser turrets coming up. Like I say, it's been decades since I've played this. Maybe I should increase my step size a bit more. Can I? No, 250 is about as much as you can do. Oh, we can look up and look down as well. With P and L. Well, there we go. What's beyond here? Okay, what we got? Oh, that looks like another wall, but blue. Can we? Aha! There's going to be gun turrets around here, aren't there? So get ready to hammer space to switch to firing mode. Okay, maybe not. Or are they on the back of this wall? Oh, I can't remember. Do love the music though, properly atmospheric music. I can imagine if you're doing this in silence, it wouldn't be quite the same. So I've never played the specky version. Let's try shooting that. No. Let's go forwards. Ooh, hasn't it gone quiet? Don't worry, the music starts up again. In fact, let's what's T for sound? Yeah, so I've toggled sound effects. Ah, listen to those wonderful sound effects. Are there any sound effects? I've shot that now. Yeah, you do need the music, don't you? No, I said sound effect. T. Do I have to do that there? Ah. Still not getting any sound effects. Ah. Well, we can hear our lasers. Let's go down to the end and see if there's anything down here. Being very careful not to fall off the end. No, that looks like that. Ooh. No, that goes all the way there. Thing being, if this was smooth and you could nip around like Doom, I don't think it would have quite the same, you know, atmosphere to it. You need to be slow and lumbering in order to get the feeling that you are a big lumbering thing beaming in hefty drilling platforms. And I mean, maybe you could do it smoother updates, but you still move fairly slowly, but you could look around with complete freedom and stuff. There's got to be something that gets rid of that wall. Let's try looking up, and is there anything around here? Let's put the music back on again, eh? I'm missing that. There we go. I've got one safe sector and 18, 1 out of 18. Right, where are we going, where are we going, where are we going? Well, we made it through that gap. Let's have another look at this room from the doorway. Turn around. Look up. Sure there's something around to shoot to get rid of that wall. Oh, did I miss one of those? Maybe try shooting another one of these. Are there any more? Okay, don't see any more there. I like the way that looks like there's a little cartridge sticking out the dashboard there. like it's running it. And see, there's a little tape deck there and a cartridge there. I'm not seeing any cup holders though. On that note, actually. Chin chin. Let's go around this block. Back out, too far, hit the wall. Is that wall still there? No, it's still there. See, each room is a puzzle. And a slow puzzle. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's the gap between the walls. Is it the gap between the walls, or is that... sometimes you have to get closer to things in order to work out what they are. What's down the end this way? Anything? What? Something's shooting me. What's shooting me? Let's back up. Something has seen me. I'm taking hits on my shield. And things get a bit frantic like this because you're going, what's shooting me, what's shooting me, and looking around really slowly. Oh, hello. Can I get him? I've no idea. I don't know if I can kill him. Although I'm supposed to be just getting out of the way. Hey! No, I got him. Good, good. So it's not just gun turrets, there are some flying buggers around as well. Right. Yeah, I was sure there's a way of getting past that. Maybe we should go to a different room and maybe there's a switch to lower that wall. Let's go along here. And through this little gap here. I say little, you're driving a tank through it. Oh, here we go, here we go. Have I gone too far? Slow down, slow down. Let's go through here again. Let's go to the shed on top of our shield. You know what, I'm not even sure whether I even made it up into that. That's like a room with a viewing platform. I'm not sure if I ever even made it into there. Maybe I should go through that doorway and see if there's a way through there. But you know, like a lot of good games, give you a little teaser of, oh look, there's this bit that you might be able to reach later on. And in many cases, you don't. Unless you put the time in, and I didn't really, because like I said, this was Gareth's game and it's a slow one. And I generally switch to something else. Right, shield. Thank you. Energy I'm okay on at the moment. Let's U-turn. I said U-turn. Thank you. Right, let's have a looky over here on the left. This is where I fall off or something. And it's end of game already. It's like, some areas are highly highly radioactive as well, I believe, and just being in the area will start draining your shield and energy. So don't be surprised if at some point I enter a room and pretty much die immediately, and that'll be the end of it. But you get a rough idea for the feel of the game. Oh, they turn when you shoot the... Yes, you can't destroy those laser turrets, but you can turn them around. Don't know what that is there. But I think what I need to do... I think there's a... Yeah, there's a... That's a ramp there, I believe. And I think if I go up onto this, I think there's another gun turret on the other side. So I think I need to get ready to hit space. Whether I need to actually rise up and do all of that malarkey as well, or whether I can just drive into it and bump my way up, I don't know. We shall see, eh? Oh yeah, if you ever this tune... Oh no, we can just bump our way up. This tune, someone on YouTube has done a video of this being played with like a oscilloscope, sort of a breakdown of all the various voices, you know, sawtooth waves and all of that, and it is incredibly complicated, this tune. It's really something to behold. I recommend it. If I can remember, I will try to remember to find the link to it and put it in the description. Right, where's this other gun turret? I'm sure there's another gun turret around here that we need to shoot to... Oh, maybe not. I was mistaken. It does happen occasionally. Yeah, the slight problem with the game is I can't remember how you were supposed to tell where the best place to drill was, other than just by trial and error. Probably says in the manual, but you know, half the manual is, if I just pop that there, half the manual is a story in quite small text. Where did I put my phone? Just to show you. And I'm sure it's a good read, but it takes a while to get through. So is there anything? Control console, information screen, gas found, percentage tapped. Where does it tell you? Determine the gas centre and place drilling rig on each sector to reduce at least 50% of the gases below. Use geological clues, intuition, or trial and error for this. So there you go. So we're going with trial and error. Yeah, geology was never my strong suit. Even though I did study at university, it was never my strong suit. Hence I ended up doing computing. I like fossils and things like that, and quickly realised after my first year we weren't doing any more sort of paleontology and fossils and stuff like that. It was all boring stuff, yeah, with practical results, like finding oil traps and structural analysis of fault lines, and I'm bored of that. I want dinosaurs. You know what, I think I might just stick it here and see what happens. Processing topaz. Rig positioned. Is that good? 66%. That'll do me. So, that's 2 sectors done. More by luck than judgment, but ooh, what we got in here? Oh, power lines. I think we need to shoot those. Whether we need to shoot all of them, I don't know. But let's go for the red ones, eh? Oh, I just shot the green one. Well, we'll shoot the... We'll shoot all of them then. If we can. Let's move a bit closer. Can we only shoot 2 of them? And I've shot 1 red and 1 green. I have no idea whether that's good or not. Let's move a bit closer again then, because I can't seem to shoot that one now. Right, let's look up. Right, surely I can shoot it now. Yay! Can't seem to shoot the pylon though. Okie dokie. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what that has done for us, but I vaguely remember needing to shoot the power lines or something. Does that mean we can go into? There's a room we can go into now. Nothing quite like preparing for a game and reading up on it and getting practiced and then wowing all of YouTube with your amazing gaming skills, is there? Ahem. No, like I said before, many a time, I might not be good at games, but I can still enjoy them. Like I said, I've been playing this on and off, well, mainly off, for many years, and it's just a case of, I remember this being actually cracking tune and really good atmosphere, and that's kind of all I want at the moment. So, alpha. Right, can we aim for the doorway now? Yeah, strangely, after playing Driller, ooh, hello. I was never really that tempted to play the other free skate game. Mind you, they were all as expensive. Oh, hello. What happened there? Have I glitched into the wall or something? Well, look how much quicker it moves when it's not having to draw the ceiling and the other walls. Move a bit further, Trent. A bit more into the room, then turn around. Okay, well, maybe let's try shooting that. Oh. Suddenly it's gone a bit adventure gamey. Okay, well, I've made those match. Oh, hang on. Let's make that the same then. No, let's make these black triangles, if we can. Right. What's that done? Anything? It's a lot of trial and error, this game. And remembering what you've done so you don't make the error next time. Obviously, when you've not played it in decades, I don't remember a damn thing about any of it, really. So, it's going to be a lot more error, I suspect. But, past the doorway again. Let's move up to the wall and then turn. Come on, away from the wall. Thank you. Has that done anything in here? Is that the door we came through? I'm not sure. Do different panels on the shooting different panels open up different doorways, perhaps? I think that's where we came in, wasn't it? It does help if you kind of keep a good sense of spatial awareness around you as well, you know? Or keep your map updated. Let's have a looky through here. Ooh, that's telling us to go left, isn't it? That is telling us to go left. Whether it can be trusted is another matter. But maybe I'll give that a go. Maybe I'll go left there. He says turning right, but I just want to see what's over. No, nothing over there. I hope I've got the TV turned up loud enough for you to hear the music, because it really is absolutely corking. What is this? This is another shed to go into. It's a building of some kind, or it's a block of some kind. I'll admit, to some people it might not even be a block, but I'm recognising that as a block that is meant to represent a building, probably. Okay, there's no doorway on that side. Can we get up to the edge here without falling off? Oh, what's gone on there? I've gone up onto it. No, I'm not seeing anything on that. I can go up onto it. Righto. So what can we see from up here? Can we see over this wall? Are we supposed to shoot that tower thing there that looks like a Japanese pagoda if it was made out of pyramids? Let's see if we can rise up again. What was rise? Oh, R for rise. Look over that wall a bit. Don't know. I'm going to try shooting that back there. I think it's just a doorway, but no. How about that? Well, whether I was supposed to shoot it or not, I have. That might have buggered things up completely for me, but like I was going to be complete. Oh, nasty fall! I fell off the block thing, and that was that. Oh damn! Oh, this game was a bugger for doing things like that. Just when you're getting into it and you're going, oh, maybe I'm getting a bit slapped. No, I should have been a bit more careful getting down off that thing. Oh well, we're back into demo mode now. And I probably shouldn't start another game at this point, because that was very long and very slow, and I'll be repeating how much that I've just been playing it. But maybe I'll have another go by myself for a bit. But yeah, that's Driller on the 64. And yeah, you do need to have a good sense of patience for this game. It is slow. The updates in 3D are, well, they're slow. They're big steps, but you can change the speed at which you move. But obviously you're still limited by the 3D engine. Oh look, they're going to get bang on 99 or 100%, aren't they? Oh, no, okay, they're not. They're going to be miles off. Blimey, I can do better than that. Jeez. Hang on, did they just... No, they just moved back. So, yeah, slow game, but atmospheric, and really quite something at the time. That, oh my god, we've got a proper 3D world running on a 64. It was just like, whoa. Admittedly, they did then charge like 15 quid for it, I believe. But, hence my surprise when... like I was saying earlier, that everyone, me and my mates were all picking out all these bargains for about a quid or two, and Gareth spent all of his money, or most of his money, on one game. It was like, why are you getting that? That's only been knocked down to a $5. I think that's only half price, whereas all these other ones, I can't remember what I got at the time, were like literally a tenth of the price, or 2/10 of the price. You know, £10 games going for 1 or 2 quid, and he picked up this one that was a fiver. It was like, why are you getting that? That's not knocked down that much. But actually, it had been knocked down from 15 quid, so it was a fair bargain at the time. Yeah, I wish I could remember what I got now. But then, hell, I thought it was Menzies, not even Woolies. So what do I know? Anywho, enough rambling. And oh, what did you shoot there? Right, I might just sit and watch this for a bit and see how the computer plays it, just to get a few more hints and tips, which is a nice touch. But I shall let you go, and you can always have a look at other videos on my channel. But I'm going to stick with this for a little bit. So yeah, Driller on the Commodore 64. Hope you enjoyed watching. I'll catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.